Ew, what is good? My anniversary, what is good, yo? Bet you didn't expect me to be dropping this video so early. Well, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody. I hope you're all doing amazing. Yeah, boy, about to relax, chill back after this video, and probably just call up the family and say Merry Christmas to them, but outside of that, I hope y'all are having a good one, and I will definitely talk to you in the next one. Alright, peace. Nah, uh, this episode, wow. I, uh, I was pretty blown away. I think around 4 minutes is when I understood we were in for some ridiculousness. Um, Not only were we in for ridiculousness, we had really no clue what the stakes could be at the end of the day. Um, of course, we knew uh, anybody in this show should not be safe. Okay, just understand that no one ever feels safe in this show. So, that being said, you have to now imagine how many ridiculous people are still kind of in a position where they haven't learned exactly what they even want to accomplish, right? Like we have some people who are ridiculously strong, but the problem is none of them, um, none of them have given me a reason to be like, oh yeah, the reason why they, uh, the reason why they're so good at what they do is because of this and that. They really aren't all that good at what they do, crazy enough. And I say that to say they're not all that good at it because the people they're fighting are still capable of getting as strong, if not stronger, than them. And if that is the case, and we saw how strong their opponents already are, there's not a whole lot of hope for the future of these weaker characters that now even have more of a chance of being bodied at the end of the day, right? Like, I like characters that seem like they're gonna have some big stakes in the end, right? But to know that just as quick as we saw, people can be in positions where they just, even though he's done everything he's done, he knew he wasn't getting out of that, right? Like, it wasn't like, oh, you know what? Maybe if I just do this attack and this technique, I'll get out of it. No, my man gave up completely, knowing that that expansive uh, move would be pretty much the end of him because there's no real easy way to get out of it. But of course, our main character, being in the absolute kill mode that he's in, finds a way to break in a space that, because inside is more dense and trying to protect the user, now all of a sudden you got a situation where you can't get in, and the only thing you can do, oh, that hurt. Oh, that really hurt. The only thing you can really do is hope when you are in a position to fight him, you actually have backup that can assist you, right? Like, that's about as good as it gets, unfortunately, for these characters. Because what I just saw being possible is pretty mind blowing, to say the least, when it comes down to how ridiculously strong, capable, and how dope this episode turned out to be because of just the action, just the overall understanding that once you start crossing this main bad dude and you're in a position where he wants you down or taken out in any way, shape, or form, you're not gonna enjoy your time, like you're gonna be messed up pretty badly in my opinion. So you gotta watch out, and I don't know why it hasn't been said before, but if anything, did it even feel like it's possible for this? This is a true bad guy, right? Like, I've seen a lot of bad guys, like relatively recently, but none of them feel like if they died, it would ruin the show. Like, there wouldn't be anybody else to take their place. This guy feels like he is in that position to not have his place taken, right? Like, there's no one nowhere near as close as like detailed as him right now. So that's kind of my meaning behind that stuff is if if I see a villain straight up die and he's a villain that is the only thing that's good about the villain side of stuff, it's disappointing because we have to hope another one shows up. But him doing the things he did and still like getting in contact with the the soul within our main character, it just goes to show you how ridiculously the power scales from him up to the true chosen threat of the matter. So I'm really interested in seeing how many people are loving the show, what people are disliking, or if there is anything to dislike that you guys hate. I mean, we did lose a character very, very early on, which is pretty sad to say the least. That seemingly could have been much better than he already was doing. So it just sucks to know that potential is gone. I mean, to be fair, he like woke up when he was during the beginning of the episode, so I don't know if that's an indicator for anything. But if I was a guessing man, it probably wouldn't be just simply be. Where are all these rockets coming from, you guys? Uh, wow, he is just camping. But I don't expect too much craziness from him, like surviving or anything, because even the main villain thought he destroyed his soul completely. So it just wouldn't make sense that he is completely wrong about that, or that he knew when the soul like stopped ticking just because of one instance of the thing waking up. I don't think he can change back. I don't know. Anything can happen, really. It's anime, and that's why I love it. So, all that being said, everybody, sorry for the long video. Feels good to be home and not at work on a Friday. So, yeah, have an awesome one, and peace.